What is massively overlooked or shunned by leftists who claim to be so concerned about the destruction of our world's diverse natural habitat is that we as humans play a major role in keeping that positive balance with nature by remaining racially and culturally distinct from one another. Natural habitats flourish best without what modern civilization has brought, and a huge part of what it has brought is the destruction of diverse biological race, which was best suited for the areas where people developed over hundreds of thousands of years' time, and in proper order with the cycles of positive balance. When the Native Americans developed, it was over a long enough period of time that it not only added another race to the planet, but importantly, it did not interfere with other races, thus didn't interfere with nature as the way the modern tech world has. Mythology and tradition were so unique to each race, each tribe, but all of which is in the process of being erased, enacted mainly by those who aimed to gain from our loss, by reaping such wisdom which kept us in tune with nature, before their grid was forming and molding us with it. This merchant breed aims at removing races of people from their natural habitats by physically shifting them through mass immigration made possible through modern industrial technology and propaganda, as well as forced migration through war, which then genocides both the people who were moved as well as the people in their homelands. The modern world, dominated by these merchants, has laid waste to the lands beneath to build their concrete world as a storage place for their slave breed, so rootless and removed from all that is good-natured. They are delinking us from our pre-industrial age roots, our roots before their civilizations created the monotheist religions, the latter in terrible accordance with their quickly centralizing, environmentally destructive grid. We were most diverse and we were most in balance with nature before such merchant breeds began their racial inquisition. North, south, east, and west, our biology and mythology was finely tuned with where we developed. Humans now have a chance to acknowledge this and do something about it in the face of modern civilization, though we have such forces working against diverse positive nature, as if like a massive wall that we as good traditional folk must break through to gain our full selves back. We must repossess our full biological function as a race befitting to nature. The wall is ever fortifying around a small group of people, and it must be destroyed. We must accompany nature to accomplish such and reclaim our tribal lands with our biology to replenish, to be in unity with our friends flying to their homes in the trees, and our friends running on four legs with the speed of positive energy, not processed poison fuel. Everything capitalist, corporate, consumer-related, which the left claim to oppose, has created the decayed pollutant world we see today, so out of tune with nature. As a just person, you should find absolutely no reason nor excuse to continue falling for industrial merchant trickery, that which is built upon racial and cultural global genocide. No good-natured, respecting person would allow them to continue on this path. Yes, cultures have spawned from this monster, but these cultures are mostly a product themselves of the ever-centralizing, poison tech world structure. People forming together under this harsh circumstance, though people are taught that it is no harsh circumstance, but rather it is all part of progress leading towards a good thing. And such a monster lie this is, taught in the likes of their factory schools and relentless bombardment campaigns by corporate consumer-aimed media, a sludge that seeps down through industrial outlets into social gutters and into your homes abroad. They gathered masses into their natural cities and power plant towns to pit man against man, for the purpose to erase one another racially and culturally, while assimilating masses to their grid towards the manufacture of a consumer-dependent, raceless, rootless breed. If you support the modern world, you are certainly no friend of any race and certainly no friend of nature. Your intentions may be better than those, for example, the conservative right regarding environmentalism, but you are largely manipulated, as they are, by the merchant breed towards the so-called global unity. It is no unity at all, but the opposite. It is global genocide. Again, your intentions may be well and all, but there's no badge of honor for the well-intended idiot. The merchant breed, anti-race, anti-nature, a traitor to all. Don't allow them to use you as their tool.